Hello everyone. In this video, you will witness phenomena so strange that even experts are left baffled. Don't take your eyes off the screen, because the ninth moment will surely amaze you. Let's get started. Asperitas clouds form strange ripples, making the U.S. sky look like an ocean on July 22nd. Have you ever witnessed this phenomenon? A figure suddenly appeared in the middle of a lightning bolt. You think it was a real person or just a perfectly timed optical illusion? Unbelievable! Can experts please explain this strange phenomenon to me? Oh my God! A roof blown off by strong winds fell and nearly struck pedestrians in Istanbul, Turkey on July 22nd. Having existed for nearly 100 years, a giant ice mass in the Alps suddenly broke away from the mountainside, creating an impressive tumbling rush of snow and ice. At Kruger National Park, South Africa, millions of quelea birds swirl across the sky like a living cloud, constantly changing shape in a spectacular synchronized flight. Out of more than 8 billion people in the world, who is the first person you would want to share this wonderful moment with? On the afternoon of January 6th in Montana, USA, a propane truck slid on an icy road and hit a storage tank, causing leaking gas to catch fire and create a massive column of flames. In just a few minutes, raging waters in Birwa wiped out dozens of homes. While property can be rebuilt, early evacuation is always the safest choice. On July 21, 2026, a powerful storm swept through the state of Rio Grande do Sul, Brazil, damaging a lot of infrastructure. Where on the world map are you witnessing this extremely rare multi-layered wave cloud? Please leave your location in the comments. Que é isso, meu Deus? There are still about 50,000 people missing after the devastating earthquake in Venezuela on June 24th, a number roughly equal to the entire population of Palm Springs, California. The ground may seem firm, but underneath is a layer of water-saturated soil. When weight is applied, the soil structure becomes unstable, causing feet to suddenly sink deep into it. On July 15, 2026, in Wisconsin, USA, an oxygen tank exploded inside a garbage truck. Compressed gas cylinders must be handled separately according to regulations. Fortunately, God was watching over him. Taking a few seconds to look both ways before crossing the street can protect a lifetime.
Ôi giời ơi.
Just a few seconds of losing control near a fuel area can turn into a serious accident. Always stay alert and maintain a safe speed. From a peaceful river, the Argungu suddenly awakens as thousands of people rush into the water to compete in catching fish during a unique traditional festival. How do you feel watching this moment?
Да даже не трогай!
How would you react if you were swimming and spotted a shark nearby? Always pay attention to beach warning signs. Wow, a rare one-in-a-billion moment. A rainbow and a bolt of lightning appeared at the same time as sunlight broke through the rain in the Chinese sky. I would really love to know what the weather is like where you live today. Share with us. On March 31st in New Mexico, swirling winds turned tumbleweeds into a flying army, creating a scene of total chaos. Wow, truly spectacular. Now pause for about 3 seconds and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next incredible moment.
Whoa! Whoa! Get... Yo, you see? God!
In Florida, sunset creates an almost vertical boundary between day and night as the shadow of a large cloud blocks part of the sun. When the moon covers almost the entire sun, only a single flash of light passes through the edge, creating an impressive diamond ring effect. This is a granular flow phenomenon. Dry sand consists of countless small grains, and when poured under the influence of gravity, it can flow almost like a liquid. The moment a cicada molts, its soft, pale body emerges from the old shell. Its wings gradually unfurl, and the new shell hardens before it can fly away.
Camina.
No, está asustado.
Ya llegó un
I was
salvavidas.
deeply moved watching this moment. Please press the like button to support his humane action. Ground that seems solid can still crack when water in saturated soil layers increases pressure, destabilizing and deforming the ground foundation in an instant. On the afternoon of July 21st, 2026, the Sangqiao neighborhood in China endured violent winds that kicked up dust and knocked over multiple objects in the street. The entire mountainside suddenly woke up as a massive block of ice poured into a valley in Pakistan. Keeping a safe distance is always more important than getting a few seconds of footage.
Second one going into the third. Here comes going back.
Oh my God! What puzzles me is why nobody cared about the cat. Thankfully, it's safe now. It looks like a gateway in the sky, but in reality, light from the ground reflects and scatters through low clouds, creating strange glowing rings. Skikda. Algeria was engulfed in a sea of fire for 5 days, on July 20th and 21st alone. Up to 172 forest fires were recorded. May God protect them. Jeep is a famous American brand known for tackling tough terrain. But even they have limits when the slope exceeds traction capabilities. A leopard appeared right in the middle of a residential area, turning a familiar yard into an unbelievable sight in just a few seconds.
Wow.
The glass frog is like nature's living window, which is truly extraordinary. Unbelievable. I really want to know who put that bear up on the power pole.
They could go and shoot it. Like,
Don't be too quick to trust your eyes. Can you guess whether this unbelievable sight is real or created by technology? Listen closely. Sometimes the simple sounds of nature can make us feel more relaxed and peaceful than any music. That dark shadow looks like a giant of the ocean patrolling its territory. Silent, yet enough to make the entire sea feel mysterious. This strange island is actually a floating vegetation mat formed when swirling currents gather leaves, dry branches, and organic matter into one spot. Truly magical. Strong airflow trapped in the canyon created vortices and lift, pushing light objects right back into mid-air. On a scale from 1 to 10, how many points would you give this incredible scene? About 7,800 miles from the United States. In just a few seconds, as the mountain shifted, a road in the Dharma Valley was completely blocked. On July 21st, 2026, a powerful storm swept across a square in North Macedonia, creating a rare scene in the heart of the city. Wow. At the Rock of Gibraltar, moist Levante winds are pushed up the mountain slope, cooling and condensing into a massive cloud cap covering the peak. Slippery roads always carry high risks. Always wait for the train to come to a complete stop and hold firmly to the handrails when boarding. Looking like a desert boiling from underneath, this phenomenon occurs when high-pressure gas or hydrocarbons find a way to escape to the surface. Wow, what kind of content do you enjoy watching most? Please share with us. Hair standing on end is no joke. It's a sign that static electricity is building up strongly. During stormy weather, this could be a warning to quickly seek safe shelter. It sounds like science fiction, but frog rain is real. Strong air currents can lift small frogs high into the air and drop them elsewhere. In Gloucester, England on May 26th, hundreds of people charged down a steep hill just to chase a wheel of cheese. A strange festival testing people's courage. A tug-of-war between a lizard and a snake took place right on a cliffside, where a single slip could completely change the outcome. Thousands of fungus gnat larvae move together like a living river. This collective migration helps them retain moisture and reduces the risk of predation. La Jolla Cove in San Diego. California is famous for its clear blue waters and sea lions that often come close to shore. Have you ever visited this place? The water's surface suddenly turned into a runway as hundreds of large fish repeatedly leapt into the air and dashed right past people in motion. No siren could fully describe what was about to happen as an extremely powerful tornado unexpectedly headed straight toward a residential area in Michigan.
Stay safe.
Lock it.
Amor,
Right?
vete.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it seems he still hasn't realized what just happened.
发3段看起来比较真实的未解之谜啊，来，懂的小伙伴来给我解释一下，这都是从离火年开始，越来越多的现象开始出现了，来给我解释一下。
Wow. How wide do you think this tree trunk is, considering the hollow inside is large enough for an adult to fit in completely? On July 20th, 2026, severe flash floods swept through Afghanistan, carrying mud and rocks and turning the river into a massive body of water in just minutes. Like an entire compressed river being suddenly released. Water rushed through the dam gates with the roar of a giant beast. Just a few seconds of distraction while driving is enough to pay a heavy price. Put your phone away and keep your eyes on the road to always stay safe. On June 17, 2026, a gas cylinder exploded in Turkey. Many risks can be significantly reduced with regular maintenance and replacing degraded equipment.
I got a big corn here. Hey, no one comes so I can appreciate this guy. Whoa, friend, whoa.
Corn snakes usually look quite harmless, but when defending themselves, they transform in seconds by flattening their heads and bodies to appear larger to adversaries.
You gonna be striking when I let you go?
After just one heavy rainfall, floodwaters in the Tulare Valley unexpectedly surged down like a waterfall, carrying mud and rocks while damaging multiple structures.
Oh, kentangnya tuh. Woi, pada minggir semua lah.
Heavy rain in Imer left many streets deeply flooded, disrupting traffic as residents struggled to move through the rushing waters. Fortunately, God protected both girls. On July 19, 2026, in Utah, USA, a sudden flash flood carrying mud and timber engulfed an entire village in just a few minutes.
Vente para acá, ven. Vente. ¡No! ¡Vente! ¡Espejo! ¡Espejo!
Macaques, highly social primates, usually live in large troops with clear hierarchies, coordinating to forage for food and protect their young. Rushing floodwaters swept through Birwa like a giant wall of water, carving deep into the ground and causing an entire house to collapse in just seconds. Large waves, wind, and tides pile up ice blocks weighing thousands of pounds onto the shore, demonstrating the silent yet incredible power of the ocean. The scariest thing about a tire isn't its size, but the invisible energy compressed inside. Safe distance and proper procedures are always what matter most. Looking like a living rainbow in the middle of the ocean, light refracts through thousands of tiny swimming cilia, creating a captivating natural performance. A terrifying moment as wind gusts near 60 mph swept through Conway, South Carolina on March 31st. On July 22nd, in Yemen, heavy rain turned many streets into rushing torrents of flood water, with muddy water quickly rising tens of feet high.
जमीन किस तरह उठने लग रही भाई ये देखो भाई जमीन उठने लग रही आप देखो बाहर से पीछे हो ले कहीं कहीं तो भाई
The ground may seem motionless, but changes beneath can still lift the entire surface. The earth is never truly standing still.
At Indian Hills and it smells like propane.
Mud and water spurting up in Ontario show that the ground sometimes holds invisible gas pockets, just waiting for enough pressure to find a way out.
I don't know if you can see it, but if you look right across, right above the green, there's this haze that looks like a gas.
A laser doesn't heal metal, but it can clean rust off extremely fast, proving that modern technology can sometimes look just like a magic trick. Yellowstone seems quiet, but deep below lies a living geothermal system where built-up steam can create sudden eruptions.
I got all this on HD video too.
When fish weighing dozens of pounds leap out of the water all at once, this is no longer an ordinary tour, it turns into an unexpected test of reflexes.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
The wave in the Texas sky might actually be a massive cloud formation, giving the feeling that an ocean is silent. Building homes too close to the base of a mountain can place structures directly in the path of sliding rocks and soil. A scenic location is not necessarily a safe one. Sand bubbling up from the ground indicates that water underneath is exerting pressure. This can be a sign that the ground foundation has weakened, and standing nearby is unsafe. Smoldering underground fires can persist for decades because the fuel source below continues to sustain heat even if the surface looks peaceful. Before a landslide, nature sometimes offers subtle signals. Knowing how to listen to cracking sounds and observe water flow can help people leave earlier. Two cooling towers that stood firm for nearly 60 years vanished in an instant, showing that a precise demolition requires strict calculation and control. The moment the ice block broke away from Holgate Arm shows that the beauty of glaciers always comes with power strong enough to create significant waves.
That was great.
Soft ground that shakes like jelly can be a sign that the soil layer underneath has absorbed too much water, so every next step needs to be carefully. What is concerning about chlorine gas is not only its toxicity, but also how it stays close to the ground, where humans and animals are most likely to inhale it. Every like and subscription isn't just a number, but a signal that educational and warning content like there are sounds that don't need musical instruments to create a symphony. Turn up the volume and listen to how nature tells its own story.
Shock on it! Oh my! Shock on it! Oh my God! Oh my! One! Oh!
If this moment brought you new knowledge, a like will help the video reach more people interested in nature.
Holy shit, look at that big bird rolling.
All four running, right? Yeah. Look at that.
A sky like this is enough to make anyone stop and observe. Where you live today, is it bright and sunny, raining heavily, or showing signs of unusual weather? The lenticular clouds in the Scottish sky look like giant eyes, but they are actually the product of moist air currents moving over high terrain. Hippos can weigh up to 6,600 pounds, but what makes them truly dangerous is their speed and quick reactions over short distances. Soil liquefaction causes the ground to lose its load-bearing capacity and behave almost like a liquid, a phenomenon that can quickly deform roads and structures.
ما في مطرة إلا هنا بس الجزء هذا فقط الجزء ده كله ما في شيء يسوي سبحان الله شايفين كيف وهنا المطرة بس
I want my window down when she's doing that. We just want to get by.
The Arctic Arch took centuries to form, but only seconds to collapse, a contrast that makes nature's timeline truly unpredictable. The more humans explore, the more they realize how much remains unknown compared to what is understood. Perhaps that is nature. Driving experience cannot replace tire grip. On slippery roads, slowing down early is always more effective than trying to regain control after the vehicle has already slid. If you have ever complained about a crowded commute, this sight might make your morning journey feel much more pleasant. During breeding season, animals protect their territory and offspring much more fiercely. Keeping your distance
Hey man,
when floodwaters recede, the danger is not over. Elderly individuals should especially avoid dirty water, mud, and areas that may conceal sharp objects. The migration of about 1.1 million petrels shows that animal navigation instinct remains one of nature's most incredible mysteries. A compressed gas cylinder can store immense energy. The incident in Louisiana shows that proper equipment inspection and maintenance are never redundant. An electric arc can reach temperatures above 30,000 degree Fault, clearly demonstrating why safe distances and protective gear are mandatory when working with electricity.
What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? And it's not a monster.
Goose barnacles look very unusual, but they are simply using floating driftwood as a free ride across the ocean.
Snack barnacles have attached themselves.
A calm lake surface hides a massive spillway underneath, where large volumes of water are drawn away. Tranquility on the surface can sometimes be very misleading.
Что это, в планету идет? Опа-да.
Strong winds don't create fires, but they can turn a small spark into an uncontrollable situation in a very short time. When the Mariquina River water level rose to about 68 feet, even heavy barges became tiny against the current.
Hey, a piece of that bug hit the fence over there.
Clouds that appear to touch the ground might make viewers think of a miracle, but many rare phenomena are simply created by humidity, wind, and temperature. Slab avalanches are dangerous because the fracture line can start right beneath a person's feet, rather than far away on the mountain peak. The propeller appears to stand still because its rotation speed matches the camera's frame rate. A fun example showing how easily the human eye can be fooled. Every country has its own distinct natural wonders. Let us know where on the world map you are watching this video from. Water spurting through the floor in Chhattisgarh demonstrates that underground pressure can find unexpected escape routes. Something that looks like an alien creature is sometimes just a rare animal or a misleading camera angle. The true answer is often more fascinating than rumors. An out-of-control vehicle in Brazil nearly caused severe consequences. When driving, focus is far more important than any speculation about the drive. Devil's Tower is not only a striking rock formation, but also a massive geological history book recording the formation of the American landscape.
And they'll scale a dam to get them.
Curiosity helps humans explore the world. But knowledge and safe distance are what ensure the exploration ends with a wonderful memory.
See him gesturing, see his head movements, and I will.
Age doesn't dictate curiosity. Share your age and let us know what keeps you passionate about exploring the world. When a scene looks too perfect, many people immediately suspect artificial intelligence. But nature and human engineering can sometimes be even harder to believe. The ground being lifted up shows that forces underneath are still active. The Earth is never truly standing still, even if we usually perceive it that way. When an elevated swimming pool turns into a waterfall in the middle of a city, it serves as a reminder that earthquakes can make objects oscillate much more violently than we imagine. If peaceful sailing trips are part of your retirement plan, leave a number 1 and share your
এটা কি আগুন এটা কি আগুন নিয়ে গেলা আগুন পাহাড় আমরা বিচে এই হলাই খালি জুম করে নিবে কোন নিবে চাই না লাইট বদলা সরো লাইট আসতে সরো
A flame silently burning for nearly 70 years underground shows that natural gas reserves can outlast many generations of humans. A well-timed coincidence can make ordinary footage look unbelievable. Sometimes the videographer's luck is an essential part of the story. Bison can brave harsh winter weather, but slick ice is still enough to make a powerful body lose its majestic stance.
Terry was here and Terry, take it easy. It's slippery, man. Go slow. Jesus.
A cluster of harvestmen contracting together looks like a clump of feathers. A single small movement is enough to make the entire nest change shape. Hawaii is famous for its beautiful coastlines, but unexpected waves can alter the entire landscape. Standing far from the water's edge is always a wise choice.
Oh my God!
This unusual bicycle might not be practical for most people, but creativity often begins with ideas that make others laugh. Lava from Kilauea can spurt nearly 2,000 feet high, destroying the old surface while creating new land for the future. Viewer support helps us not only create more engaging videos, but also add knowledge, warnings, and real-world perspectives. Millions of dried tumbleweeds rolling across the desert look like a tireless army. They seem even more persistent than bill payment reminders. This giant cloud isn't entirely smoke and dust. 1 gallon of water expanding into steam can expand to about 1,700 gallons of vapor, fast enough to cover an entire stretch of railway tracks. Did you know? Mammatus clouds often signal atmospheric instability, potentially accompanied by severe thunderstorms, wind gusts, heavy rain, or hail. After intense rains brought by Typhoon Gaimi, many streets in Ningbo, China quickly turned into rushing streams of muddy water. Thank you for exploring the wonders of nature with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming exciting videos. See you next time.